Hello there, we've finally arrived at the last day of our Building Your Brand Challenge. My name's Anna Lundberg, and I'm the founder of One Step Outside. We help people around the world create a business and build a lifestyle that brings them more freedom, flexibility and fulfilment. And this week we've been looking at how to build your brand. I hope you've been following along by now as we're at day 5, the final day of the challenge. We had day 1, finding your purpose, day 2, your brand values, day 3, your brand personality, day 4 yesterday was your brand benefits and positioning, and finally day 5 we're at your brand identity design. This is that typical Norse brander again in terms of your logo, but not just your logo, it's your tagline, the colours, the font and typography that you're using, any jingles, any kind of smell, any mascots or anything at all that's associated, those concrete, tangible aspects that people will physically see. So these are the tangible assets that your customers are actually going to experience very concretely compared to some of the other things that we're talking, which are a bit more behind the scenes. Of course, this design, this identity needs to be bringing to life those elements that we've looked at. So if you have refined or if you've started from scratch with your brand strategy, you've ended up somewhere else, you're going to need to look at your existing logo and design elements and see what needs updating. Also, if you have already existing social media challenges, websites and so on, you'll want to now go back and look at all these channels and see with this fresh lens of the brand strategy elements that you've come up with, is it consistent with that? Do you need to update? And if so, what is it you need to do? So that's it for the brand challenge. Again, we've looked at those 5 different elements, and you can get the guide one final time at onestepoutside.com/brand strategy. And of course, we want to see what you're going to do with this. We don't want this to be something just a PowerPoint or keynote presentation, a scrap of paper that you do a fun little exercise and then leave it and never use it again. The idea of a brand strategy is to really guide your decisions, your choices, keep your team on the same page and build a coherent and consistent image in the mind and heart of your customers going forwards. So what I'd like to ask you to do, as ever, is to think about one step, one action that you're going to take. Yes, it only has to be one thing that you're going to do differently coming out of this little challenge. So I know, life happens and we get distracted and so on, but if you can put this document up where you can see it, if you can send it to your designers, and if you can really start to actively use it, you'll see how it really guides those choices and decisions, and it makes it much easier and will prevent you from creating this kind of haphazard puzzle of random bits and bobs that don't really build a coherent brand image. As ever, I'd love to hear from you. Do comment with your one step that you're going to take. Feel free to private message me as well if you prefer to keep it confidential, but I'd love to hear how you get on. I really hope you found this week interesting, looking at building your brand strategy for your business, and I look forward to seeing you back next month for another challenge. Bye for now.